Imagine this. One of your above arguments is spiraling out of control, splitting rent, sharing chores, or deciding what to eat. Now imagine a solution where both parties leave happy, with no ill will. Sounds impossible, right? What if I told you that our Harvard negotiators have figured out how to win every time? Intrigued? You should be. William Ury and Roger Fisher, authors of the Harvard Negotiation Project, explain that negotiation is not in any way about winning or losing. You have already lost when focused on winning. Gone are the days of being in a hostile give-and-take meeting that no one feels great about. Negotiation is all about having everyone come out feeling like they won, and without ruining relationships. They are letting us in on their four-step system, a mighty impressive one. Step 1. Interests in positions. The old story about the two men arguing over a window in a library. One wants it open for the fresh air and AC, yet the other would like it closed to keep the wind from blowing his papers. The librarian offers a wonderful compromise by just walking into the adjacent room and pulling open a window. Instead, the innovation here is applying an interest-based lens, what both sides actually want, instead of a fixed positions one. But dive in and ask why they are interested in surfacing these interests, then talk shop. People are more likely to listen and give up some debate when they understand. Step 2. Use fair standards. Personal opinions clash with one another. This is when conflict develops. Another way to think about it is to stop fighting over who gets the larger slice of the cake and use criteria for making decisions. Whether market prices, legal standards, or expert opinions of appropriate agents. Instead of debating rent with a landlord, cite the average market rate. It replaces a focus on individual wants with objective rules, so the process becomes more fair. Step 3. Invent options for mutual gain. You ever seen kids fighting, and one of them eats the orange and the other uses it to peel? All this because they never spoke to each other, when the reality is that if one of them had asked for what it wanted, they probably both could have given 100%. Novel solutions often, though not always, lead to win-win scenarios. So when negotiating, collect ideas without judgment and then simply sieve through the best. Having different interests can actually be a source of unique solutions. Step 4. Separate the people from the problem. Negotiators are people first. Personal feelings often get in the way of common sense. Never be soft on the problem, always hard but gentle with the person. Establish trust with the other parties. Building a relationship is part of real estate negotiations. Talk before and after meeting, knows his favorite and dislikes. Implies trust and smooths the way forward for future negotiations. But what about when the other side fights dirty or has more power? Identify their inside methods. Build your private counters. Outmaneuver their advances and direct negotiations jujitsu to dodge slaps, even though focusing on passions. Next time you find yourself stuck in a negotiation, keep these ideas from Harvard on hand. Win-win. Not in the sense of who wins, but how they can both win. Curious to learn more? This was just an example. Watch the full video to get negotiation in your blood.